Okay, so it's time for some morning skincare. So I put my contacts in today actually, just to wake me up a little bit. Does anyone else put on their skincare like a man when they put stuff on their face? So I feel like I do that sometimes. Because I see people sometimes doing their skincare and they're like, will I be able to get around to rubbing this in before it spills all over me? Oh my god, that one's dripping really fast. I am loving the fact that when my partner is like 60 and he's introducing me to his like 60-year-old friends, SPF is gonna have me looking like in my late 20s, hopefully. I wonder how gracefully I'm gonna age. For some context as to how much activity I'm gonna do in front of the camera, we're doing this challenge with work where every 20-minute bout of exercise or movement that's an hour apart from each other counts as a point. So I've gone for the tactic of like every time I decide to walk, move, stretch, work out, whatever it is, it's going to be minimum 20 minutes and probably just 20 minutes. Yeah, it's been really motivating to actually just get out. The first 2 weeks of the challenge, because I was still quite stressed out by a couple of jobs I was on, every time I got stressed I just dropped everything and went out for a 20-minute walk, so it was really nice. Gonna try and continue the habit post-April, but we'll see if I actually do it. Okay, literally the best thing to do ever is to stick your hair in a braid and put a huge jumper on it. I just feel so put together. And I also feel like I'm being hugged at the same time. Is that a thing? I'm making it a thing. Smoothie time. That's my smoothie, and I'm just gonna make a cup of coffee as well. And also I want to try that new oat milk in the coffee to see if it curdles or not, because curdling is such a really annoying non-dairy problem. Just because they're the only one. It says creamy and delicious, but they all say creamy and delicious, and they're not all creamy and delicious. I don't know what hemp tastes like, but is that the taste of hemp? It's kind of weird, but it's not unbearable. So something very typical just happened. I had to reheat my coffee. It's about 11 o'clock by the way now, so it's been 2 hours. And I just forgot to drink my coffee. And this happens literally every day. I always have to reheat it because I forget about it because I get like sucked into work. I don't know what it is. I do this like in the office as well. I mean, it's probably a good thing because then my coffee lasts a bit longer, but then it's kind of annoying because I don't actually drink my coffee until like 11, 12. Okay, it's time for a little ranty talk. It was Simran's video that kind of made me think about this because I've been thinking about imposter syndrome a lot, and a lot of the content I've started to put out is kind of starting to revolve around how to combat imposter syndrome, how to deter it, how to overcome it. And Simran's video kind of focused on, you know, where is this imposter syndrome actually coming from? And it's coming from our environment, right? It's coming from feeling othered in an environment, and that's because largely women, marginalized communities, people from LGBTQ plus communities don't feel like they assimilate to people in a corporate environment. Then I started thinking about how all these professional services firms, law firms, everyone, we all take so much pride in fighting imposter syndrome, doing all these amazing talks on how to be more confident, how to be more assertive. They're all like how to be more like the person that the corporate environment celebrates. And instead of trying to bring everyone else more towards this unrealistic ideal because everybody is different, why aren't we just celebrating how each one of us is and how the characteristics that we have actually contribute to the success of all these different firms, all your different projects, all your different engagements? Like, why isn't that done? And I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about why I have to fake this assertiveness at work to be taken seriously. But at the same time, this is where my intersection in my own brain is. At the same time, why don't we play to these norms? So, because is it really physically, realistically possible for all of us to change our behavior and instantly have the world accept it? So why don't we play the system? So fake all this assertiveness, fake the confidence, play the system, get to the top, and then create and nurture an environment where you don't have to be that kind of assertive white male dominant character, right? That's where my head's at right now. Like, do you play the system, get to the top, and then create the world that, you know, we want to see together, all of us? Or do we just try and keep assimilating to what's considered to be confident and assertive? Am I overthinking this just because I don't want to do some testing right now? Maybe. Am I making so much sense that I'm potentially scaring myself a little bit? Maybe. I think I'm just putting off working out, to be honest. Goodness. And another thing, by the way, this is going to turn into a massive rant, but so Simran was also saying that, you know, these environments, the corporate environments, are all putting it down to the individual, like the burden is on the individual to solve this imposter syndrome, overcome it. And I feel like this also compares to environmentalism, because the climate crisis and the big players who are contributing to the climate crisis, these big oil companies, they're the ones who are creating this environment of individualism and making it seem like it's the individual's responsibility to be more environmentally friendly, right? When actually the behaviors of all of us individually would still not even be half of the impact of if the big players just made that change from the top, because they have the power, they have the platform, they have the most impact from their actions. And I think the same thing applies to big corporations who are upholding this capitalist structure. And it all does come down to capitalism, I know, and there's not much we can do about that apart from like upholding our own individual values of anti-capitalism, even if we need money. We need money, we need roofs over our head. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Like the corporate environments are putting that blame on individuals, not blame, but putting the burden on individuals, when really they should be the ones who are not trying to uphold this image of what is confident and what is not an imposter. Oh my god, it's just a lot to think about midweek. I'm exhausting my own little brain. Okay, I think that was the end of my TED talk. I'm gonna stop now. Doing it and working out. Doing it. Okay guys, I am really sorry, but actually I'm not really that sorry. So I didn't work out and I didn't have any food, so I'm currently eating some chicken wings and a little dairy milk yogurt pot, which is not the healthiest of things. I am not worshipping my body right now. Okay, and there goes my laptop bleeping, so you don't know, you need to get to know, because these wings are a gift from the Lords of the Universe. Okay, so I am struggling a little bit. I don't know whether to go for a walk or just kind of power through, because I'll be finishing work in about 2 hours anyway. The main reason I tend to struggle a lot these days, there's project management and then there's project management 3000. When you start every day and there's a billion things to try and get through, and then there's actual work to do as well, it can get really hard. I think we all definitely put way too much pressure on ourselves to get a lot of stuff done every day, and obviously that is due to capitalism. There's just no need, and everyone says it. My managers say it, my partners say it. There's always going to be work to do tomorrow, there's always going to be work to do next week, and the future of audit does not depend on me breaking my back every single day of the week. On that note, I think I might do a tiny little stretch, maybe like a YouTube video or something. Oh my god, I've just had the most mind-blowing idea ever. Could you imagine there was like an ASMR stretch? Or like an ASMR yoga studio? I feel better, but I also don't. This is an insight into just being a problematic 25-year-old. I'm just going to continue to work and look forward to bubbles and a walk on top of the hill. It is a nice day, so that means the sunset's gonna be like beautiful. That's the only thing getting me through right now. Hello! So it's the end of the day. I just screamed. I'm gonna do the 20-minute circuit because we won a point. I think I'm gonna do a weighted one just because I didn't really like exercise at all today apart from those stretches, but they were panic stretches, so it doesn't really count. I feel like I'm really all over the place with this vlog, so apologies, but again, I feel like all of my vlogs are chaotic messes, so you know, it's what you get when you're subscribed to me. Thank you, by the way, for subscribing to me. I really appreciate it. I really do. Right, so I'm gonna place you down somewhere so you can just watch me awkwardly work out. Probably go to the living room because this room's smelling the chicken wings I had earlier. I recently started a TikTok. I had a video get picked up by the Girl Boss Instagram page and they reposted it and it got 1 million views. 1 million. But saying that out loud is just insane. 1 million views! So yeah, it's kind of going like semi-successful right now, but I also want to try and keep going with it. It's just see what happens really. I just really like the natural, laid back attempt or approach that you need with TikTok. I'm gonna pop you down here. Okay, I think that's good. Fully exhausted, so yeah. Damn, that's some sweat. Got a little pal over here. Hello, Mr. Swanaramus. Hello, Mr. Ducks. It's so hard to actually vlog in public. I'm really not used to this yet. I don't think I ever will be. Waiting for my friends so I can drink some bubbles. Okay, I literally can't stop filming, but you can just roll with it. I was just gonna say hi. Yo, what's up? Oh my god, it's already really nice.